to 64-year age group, 65%. That's 2 out of 3 in that area there. But this, for me, is the most interesting thing. In the 65 years and older part of our population here in the UK, 41% and growing are using Facebook. And 41% of over 65s in the UK is equal to over 6 million people. 6 million pensioners are using Facebook. And what that graph shows you completely comprehensively is that your target market, some of them, and in truth for most of us, most of them are using Facebook. They are on Facebook. They are part of the population that are spending 1 minute out of 5, or maybe it's 1 minute in 10 for some individuals, but the reality is your audience are on Facebook, and that's why Facebook ads is so important to the future of your business. But Nige, some people say, I'm B2B. I don't deal with consumers. My customers are other businesses. Well, so am I. All my businesses are B2B. Here's a recent Facebook campaign that we ran. It was a B2B campaign. Have a look at the numbers. Ad spend, just over £5,000. Sales from that, almost £45,000. That was over the course of just 3 weeks. That is a 774% return on investment on a B2B campaign. That's my point. So what I've shown you here is that all parts of the population are using Facebook, and it also works for B2B. And therefore, any notion that you might have had that your target market don't use it and that somehow Facebook ads is not relevant for you, well, it's just not true. And if you persist in that belief, you're kidding yourself and you're turning your back on one of, if not the most significant opportunity for you to grow your business and get new customers in the weeks and months ahead. But there is a problem with Facebook ads. The problem with Facebook ads is how most people run them. Now, most people do when they start to have their first dabble in Facebook ads is they will boost a post. They'll make that little click and they'll boost a post. They'll spend some money, 20 quid, 30 pounds, 50 pounds, and they'll boost the post. And I need you to understand straight away that boosting a post is one of the worst things you can do. You're not properly using Facebook ads. It's like thinking you're playing golf around the little mini golf at the seaside. Okay, it's not proper golf. And the thing about boosting a post is it has very limited benefits for you. The boosting post has very limited capability, and it will also generate for you very limited results. The other, probably a better analogy on boosting a post, it's a little bit like using a water pistol. So, I mean, it does propel something, and I mean, it can be, you can achieve some impact with it. But compared to the Facebook ad platform, it's like comparing a water pistol to a great big Sherman tank, okay? And one of those is devastatingly more effective than the other, and it's the Facebook ad platform that we're going to talk about today. And if your experience of Facebook ads to date has been using the water pistol, then I'm about to open your mind to the huge potential and possibilities that are available to you now. Now, you might have done this in the past. This, I'm sure many people watching will be able to relate to this. So you've clicked boost, or you might have even created an ad, and then you put a £50 budget on it, and then you publish it and get it up there, and then you cross your fingers and hope, come on baby, give me some returns, show me some results, get me some clicks. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. No one clicks, no one buys. The response you get is often very, very disappointing. Now, I do know how you feel. It's quite a long time since I was in that situation, but I do know how you feel, because that is how we used to run our ads when we started several years ago. But then we discovered how to properly run Facebook ads. And the Facebook ads that we run now reliably and consistently deliver 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, sometimes returns, both for ourselves and our own campaigns. I spend tens of thousands of pounds of my own money every month on Facebook, And I also spend hundreds of thousands of pounds of my clients' money every month on Facebook, and we do so because we're able to reliably and consistently deliver returns that work. And today I'm going to share with you exactly how we do that. So I'm going to get stuck into how you could and should run Facebook ads that will make you money. Okay, let's dive into it. Step one when you're running Facebook ads is to understand your objective. Now, your objective is really crucial. And when you go in to set up your Facebook ads, Facebook will give you over 10 different options and things that you could be aiming to do. And if we take a look at these across here, you'll see they break them down into three different categories. So we've got awareness down this right hand side. So on the awareness, you can have brand awareness or reach. So in other words, getting the word out there, promoting kind of who you are. There's what they call consideration. This is when you can drive traffic to your website. You can drive ads that run engagement, so getting people to like or comment on the ads that you're running. App installs, if you're marketing an app, then that can be one of the goals or objectives of the ad. Video views is a fairly obvious one as well. Lead generation, ooh, like that one, bringing leads into the business. Or indeed messaging, so people send you messages through the Messenger platform. So that's all the consideration options that are available to you. And then you've got the conversion options. So this is conversions, this is people doing what you want them to do, signing up for something, but could be buying something, catalog sales, sending people to your online shop, or indeed store traffic. So this is getting people to your physical bricks and mortar store, running ads that give directions or highlight what you've got on in store. So there's like 11 different objectives there that Facebook offer you. And well, straight away, this is really, really important part of your ad work, because get this bit wrong and you set the whole thing off in the wrong direction. Get this thing right and everything can build on a very solid foundation, because what you're doing when you're setting your objective is you are telling Facebook what you want Facebook, to achieve for you. And in that regard, it is very, very important, and you must not take this step lightly. Think carefully about it. Choose wisely. Now, within these objectives, I'm going to declare a very strong prejudice, born purely out of the fact that I spend my own money on it, and in that regard I avoid like the plague the two options down the left hand side there. Brand awareness and reach are of no interest to me whatsoever, because they're kind of ego things. Now, it might be fine for big businesses to build their brand awareness, but you end up paying a lot of money and getting nothing back. And if you're an entrepreneur with your own business, that's not a really smart thing to do. When I spend a lot of money on marketing, I want to get even more money coming back in, and you probably do as well. So we avoid the objectives in the left-hand column. In the right-hand column, there's one that I love, which is the lead generation. And of course, what I love especially is the conversions objective in the right-hand column. Those two, lead generation and conversions, those are the ones where you're telling Facebook, I want you to help me generate leads and inquiries and sales. And for most businesses, it'll be one of those two options there that you will utilize. Now, one of my absolute favorites is the lead generation, and Facebook have put in place a tool to help us do that really, really well. They're called lead ads. So they're a particular type of Facebook ad. Now, with lead ads, you don't need any landing pages, you don't need any forms, you don't need any complex systems, you don't send people away from Facebook, which is one of the reasons why lead ads can work so well, because they keep it very, very simple. And lead ads can be a great place to start if you're getting into the Facebook ad platform for the very first time. Here's how lead ads work, okay? So people see your ad and they click on it. It pops up a form, and the form that pops up is pre-populated by Facebook with the information that you have told Facebook you want from each lead that it generates. So it usually involves names, it can involve email address, it can be a phone number, it can be other information, because Facebook holds lots of information on all its users, and you get to choose as an advertiser what information you would like to be submitted via the lead form. Now, there is an element, if you ask for a lot of stuff or you ask for too much, less people will fill it in. You keep it nice and simple, more people will fill it in. But basically, people see the ad, they click on the ad, the form pops up on their screen,